The giant of Chinese politics, Xi Jinping. He's been party leader since 2012 and had been due to stand down this year. But as a result of his political manoeuvring, he'll remain leader for at least 5 years. Xi was formally elected president in 2013, his appointment rubber-stamped by the National People's Congress. He's had full power over the party, the state and the armed forces ever since.
Xi Jinping is a leader who has put his stamp on China. He has initiated great changes, political ones, economic ones, in the international sphere, even in the standing of China in international society. And that is something that was controversial in his own country, even though he got rid of his enemies.
Another controversy, internationally at least, was the massive pro-democracy protests in Hong Kong. Xi managed to bring the territory into line and jailed prominent activists under a sweeping national security law introduced in 2020. Xi also wants to bring Taiwan into China's territory. Taiwan is a diplomatic flashpoint with the US. Tensions escalated after House Speaker Nancy Pelosi visited in August. Former US President Donald Trump's America First policy meant Washington scaled back its international commitments, and analysts say that left room for competing powers such as China. Russian President Vladimir Putin ordered the invasion of Ukraine after Xi hosted him at the Winter Olympics in Beijing. In a demonstration of how the global balance of power has shifted, the West has imposed sanctions on Moscow, but Beijing continues to purchase Russian oil and gas. Xi has been able to buy influence around the world with the Belt and Road Initiative, financing infrastructure projects such as this railway linking Kenyan capital Nairobi to the port of Mombasa. Some African countries, like Senegal, struggled to procure COVID-19 vaccines and so turned to Chinese suppliers Sinopharm and Sinovac. Back home in China, Xi's zero-COVID policy has seen huge population centres like Shanghai in prolonged lockdowns. The strict measures were intended to end all outbreaks as soon as they occurred, in contrast with the resumption of normal life in the rest of the world. Xi's power will likely insulate him from challenges over his zero-COVID stance. Over 10 years, he's rewired the party's apparatus, de-emphasising government bureaucracy and bolstering his ability to maintain strongman rule in China. Claire Herriot, TRT World.